Good morning, dear all. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Good morning, Aliana. How is everything is going on? Good morning one more time. Good morning. Okay, guys, so let's start our lesson. But before starting our lesson, I would like to tell you that you should be very active during the lesson. Okay, try to answer the questions and try to be active. If you if you are active, I will give you some additional marks. Okay, so let me put the presentation on first. Okay, let's check the connection. Can you see and can you hear me well? Yes, all of you? Can you see the presentation? Good. Okay, let's start our today's lesson. And today's lesson will be focused on listening. Today we are going to practice listening. And the topic of today's lesson will be on TV. So the aims of this lesson, by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to practice listening comprehension, and you will be able to learn some new vocabulary related to TV programs. As usual, please write down your homework. Workbook page 10 and YA class exercises. Don't forget to check your YA class in the evening. And guys, I just also want to say one thing, that I don't get your homework from workbook because you don't send to my email address. I got only few homework. Could you just check one more time and send your homework before Monday, okay? Until Monday, I need to check all your workbook homework. Please send me as soon as you can and as soon as possible. Is everything clear about homework? Okay, good. Now, can you please look at these pictures and try to guess the name of TV programs? I know that you watch TV a lot, yes, but do you know the names of TV programs in English? The first picture. What do you see in this picture and what kind of program is it? Okay, but I'm asking, Elman, I'm asking about the first picture. What it could be? Guys, can you be active, please? Best Parents. The name of the TV program is called Best Parents. It's a little strange. Okay, let's check together. This is a soap opera. So this is a kind of series about love. There are many episodes of it. Okay, next, what about the second picture? Whether what? So there should be a second word, whether what? Let's check weather forecast. Yes. So she's telling about weather for coming week, probably, yes. And the last picture. Okay, but well, what do you call it? Can you name it? Good Doctor. Guys, I'm not asking the name. I'm asking the type of the TV program. I just want you to name the type of the TV program. You don't remember? Okay, let's check together. This is a medical drama. Medical drama. Okay, let's move on to other pictures. We have 4 more pictures here. First, it's easy to guess, yes? Yes, this is news. What about this picture? Okay, but what do we call? What's the name of this program? Or film? Friends? Okay, this is the name of the film, but what kind of TV program is it? This is a sitcom. So there are many episodes of funny, these funny episodes. So this is called a sitcom, yes? And the next one. You see three people, they're just maybe trying to guess something. They're trying to guess and to answer. So what it could be? Okay, quiz, yes, but we need also second word. Quiz what? This is called game show. Yes, game show. Next. And the last picture. Okay, you see football. You see the type of the sport, but I want you to name the TV program. Okay, let's check. This is sports program. Okay, we have 3 more pictures. Guys, first, there are some participants of this program, and this is a presenter. Night show. Okay, do you also have some other versions of answer? Helen show. Dom 2. Guys, you don't know. Okay, let's check together. Reality show, because this program is connected to real people. Yes? They come to the program, they participate in the program. Okay, and what about the next picture? Okay, it's a contest. Yes, contest between participants. But what is the name of this program? Aidana. Excellent. This is a talent show. Yes. And the last one, she's a very famous TV presenter. Yes. And this person is an actor. And they are talking. But what is the name of this TV program? Morning show. It's a little different. It has a little different name. What kind of program is it? Can you guess? Guys, they are talking to each other. They are having a chat. It's a little different. It's not morning show. Okay, let's check. This is a chat show. Chat show, because they talk, they discuss, maybe they ask some personal questions about famous people's life, and that's it. Okay, we have just learned some words related to TV programs. Now, what are you going to do? You are going to listen, and after that, you need to name the television programs that you hear. Okay? Have you understood? You will listen and name TV programs. Okay, first let me change the sound here. Oops.
Track 1.8. Exercise 2. 1.
Now, this won't hurt.
Oh.
Please don't move. It won't take long.
Oh.
Right. That doesn't look too bad. You'll need a few stitches, though.
2.
That was your first film. Didn't you play the part of a giant rabbit?
I certainly did. I had long white ears and I wasn't very clever.
Well, I'd never guess.
3.
And on to South Africa, where a meeting starts today with the heads of government. Further news now from our correspondent in Johannesburg, Peter Adams.
4.
Daniel, that was absolutely average. You've got an okay voice, the dancing was also okay, but let's face it, you're never going to be a big star.
5.
As the python moves towards its prey, this majestic creature, which can reach a length of up to 9 meters, is one of the most successful predators here in the rainforest.
6.
Also on the show today, live coverage of the European Athletics event from Paris, and as usual at 5 o'clock, a roundup of today's football action from the English Premier League matches.
Okay, guys, have you listened? And was the sound clear? I'm betting the first one is a medical show. What was the first program about? What was the name of the? Aidana sings his medical drama. Excellent, Aidana. Good job. Bet it's not medical show, yes, it's medical drama. So what's the name of the second program? Guys, can you be active? Elman, this is comedy, but do you remember many episode series which has comedy elements? So what do we call it? Aidana, let's check. Excellent, Aidana, sitcom. Yes, Aijan, this is sitcom. So what about the third one? News? So what's the opinion of other people? News. Let's check. Yes, correct. Okay, what about the fourth one? Talent show. Yes, good job, Iranis. Talent show. Aidana also found correct. So what about the fifth program? What was the name of the fifth? Documentary, Almanbet. Excellent, Almanbet. Documentary. And the last one? Okay, guys. Sports program, yeah? Yes, good job, Almanbet. Excellent, Aiganush. Yes, sports program. Okay, let's move on then. Now, as I said before, yes, today's lesson will be focused only on listening comprehension, and we are going to listen a lot during the lesson. Now, what should we do right now? We are going to listen the stories about these pictures you see. You are going to listen different stories, and you need to answer these questions. You have multiple choice questions and choose one correct answer. So you have 30 seconds to read the questions first, and then we will listen. Okay, have you read the questions with the answers? Yes, all of you? Good. Can we start the listening then? Okay, I'm switching on the listening. Listen carefully, okay? And try to answer correct.
Track 1.9. Exercises 3 and 5. A.
This is Mary Wilson on Radio 7. The Queen opened a new hospital in London yesterday. She talked to some children while she was visiting the hospital. Billy Evans and his daughter Amber were there.
The Queen talked to us. She was very nice. She was wearing a funny green hat. She asked Amber what she was reading. Amber showed her her Peter Rabbit book. The Queen said it was a very good book.
B.
There was a lot of snow in northern England last night. From York, Peter Walker reports.
Hello. The situation here in York today is very difficult. Thousands of people were driving home from work last night when it started snowing. Many people couldn't get home and they slept in their cars. Local people were making drivers hot tea this morning.
I was driving home when the traffic stopped. The police weren't there. That was at 6:30 last night, and now it's 8 a.m.
Police advised drivers to stay at home. There's more snow forecast for this afternoon.
C.
A lion called Jingo escaped from a zoo in the Midlands yesterday morning. It disappeared into a nearby forest. Police looked for it all night with no success. Then this morning, a man saw the lion while he was walking to work.
I was walking through the park to work when I saw a very big cat. It wasn't moving. It was just sitting under a tree. It looked quite friendly. Then I realised it wasn't a cat, but a lion. I phoned the police immediately.
The zookeepers have returned Jingo to the zoo. Now over to Gareth Edwards for the weather forecast.
D.
There was a bank robbery in Brighton today. A man with a gun walked into the bank at 9:30. He told everyone to lie on the ground and shouted at the assistant to give him the money. Here's Peter Brown with more details.
Well, the robber didn't escape thanks to 80-year-old Mrs. Helen Banks. While he was running to the door, Mrs. Banks stopped him. Then she hit him with her walking stick. Mrs. Banks is a very popular lady here in Brighton today.
Okay, guys, have you listened? Yes? First one, Sanjar thinks it's B. Who was wearing a green hat from this listening? From the stories? Who was wearing? C? The Queen? Yes, correct, Ali. This is C. Next, people when it started snowing. What were people doing when it started snowing? The answer is B. Okay, B. Excellent. People were driving home. Excellent. Were the police doing anything? See, they weren't there. C. Are you sure? I think most of you missed that part. But the correct answer is yes, they were. Remember, the police couldn't find, but the man who was going through the park found the line. That's why the correct answer is B, yes. Yes, Ali, you're right. Next, the robber was where? Lying on the ground, running to the door, or shouting at the assistant? Most of you have chosen B, right? Let's check. Yes, B. What was the man doing in the park? The last question. He was sitting under a tree, he was looking for a friend, or he was walking to work? C. C. So most of you have chosen the answer C, yes? Okay, let's check. Yes, correct. Yes, well done. Good for you, you're right. Okay, let's move on to our next task. So, before listening, let's clarify the meaning of these words which are in the box. Can you match them with the pictures, please? Very quick. First, radio waves. What picture is it? Okay, Ali, but what's the picture? A, B, C, D? A? No. This is E, radio waves. These are waves, you see? Next, aerial. Which one is an aerial? So with the help of aerial, we can watch TV. Yes, this is C, Ali, correct. Binary code. Binary code. F? Yes, correct. This is a binary code. This is a language of computer or TV, yes? Like just you see ones and zeros. Next, satellite dish. Satellite dish. A, You're right. With the help of satellite dish, we can have many channels of different countries. Yes, decoder. Decoder. D. Yes, correct. I understand. And the last one, interference. This is B. So what does interference mean? Interference means that something interfere and we cannot see the picture or the image, yes, on TV. This is because of interference. Okay, guys, now what do we need to do? We are going to read the text about broadcasting for the future. Please, can you read and listen this text? And we have some questions for this text. You need to answer these questions. But before, please listen and read.
Track 1.18, Exercise 2, Broadcasting for the Future.
When television first started, the system of broadcasting was analog. This meant that a TV aerial received radio waves from the TV companies. These transformed into sound and images on the TV screen. At the time, the system was revolutionary, but it wasn't perfect. It couldn't transmit many channels, and the quality of the pictures was sometimes poor because of interference. For a long time, there was only analog TV. But at the end of the 1990s, digital television arrived. Digital TV doesn't use radio waves. Instead, it converts sound and images into binary code. This is a computer language which only consists of zeros and ones, and broadcasters can use it to send a lot of information very quickly. This digital information arrives at a TV via an aerial, a cable, a satellite dish, or broadband. Then a decoder converts the information back to sound and images. Decoders are either inside a TV or computer, or in a separate box, which is connected to it. Digital broadcasting is much better than the analog system. There are a lot more channels because the TV companies can transmit much more information. The quality of the images and sound is much higher because there is less interference. Picture quality is even better on a high-definition TV, an HD TV, than on a standard TV, so viewers can enjoy cinema-quality pictures in their own home.
Guys, did you manage to listen and read the text at the same time? All of you? And have you understood the text? Have you understood? Yes, I hope so. Now, we are going to answer the questions about this text. So unfortunately, we don't have enough time, but if we had time, we would listen one more time. But since we don't have time, let's answer these questions right now, okay? What type of broadcasting uses radio waves? What type of broadcasting uses radio waves? This is analog broadcasting. Yes, Ayganesh, you're right. What problems were there with the system? Remember? What problems were there with the system? You don't remember? Okay, let's check. The quality of pictures was poor because of interference. What is binary code? Yes, Almanbet, you're right. This is a computer language which only consists of zeros and ones. How can TVs receive digital information? Name 4 routes. Digital information arrives at a TV via an aerial, a cable, a satellite dish, or a broadband.